Very few places can conjure such a vivid picture of history as Istanbul. It really was the crossroads of the ancient world, connecting Europe to Asia, to the Middle East and Africa.
The why is the most important thing. Why do you do it?
Tim loved Turkey. He came here a lot and he wanted to start this whole concept in Turkey because he'd had all of these really amazing experiences here. He loved everything that goes with the story of Istanbul as the sort of original melting pot.
Why wouldn't you look at the past? There's 4,000 years of history there. Why would you not look? So ancient craft, but repurposing it for a modern world, because otherwise young people, they weren't interested, were they?
The brief was simple: respect the history of the building. And the first step in doing that was stripping away years of neglect and setting the building free. The vaults are these beautiful soaring spaces, almost a cathedral, with light filtering through the arched windows into the sinuous forms. One of the oldest cafes in the Grand Bazaar, Sark Kahvesi, had traded for almost 200 years. One of only a handful in the bazaar, so it's quite an important respite from the hustle and bustle. People come in and it's a quiet space where they can just sit down and take a breath. Grand Bazaar exists in everybody's imagination. Everybody knows about the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul being one of the oldest places on earth. And we can all imagine the exotic riches that have been traded here for hundreds of years. All of these incredible magic inventions from the Far East, like silk and porcelain and tea and spice, have all been traded in the Grand Bazaar for centuries. The Turkish culture of food and hospitality is very authentic and unfussy, and this really matches Tim's view of the world and his vision for his brand.
I always think, how do you get our personality into a product? And it's always about the sum of the parts, not an individual material on its own, not an individual theme on its own. It's how the whole thing meshes together and how people react to it. That's the bit I love.